welcome to episode 5 of the podcast. I know if you've been following for a while, you just love to hear. I'm just playing, but if you have been following me for a while, thank you so much for the subs, the views, and everything. It may be so little, but this really does mean a lot to me, especially as somebody who's just adventuring on to doing this not full-time but part-time, and I'm trying to keep up with the upload schedule and keep my busy life in check. So it's definitely gonna be Fridays when I upload, just depending on if it's in the morning or in the afternoon, but I'm gonna try to get everything recorded by a good enough time during the week to kind of compensate for me editing either Thursday or Thursday morning or afternoon into the night, or Friday morning or afternoon into the night. That's what we definitely gonna be doing. But if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. If you have not liked the video, watched it, or anything of that nature, if episode 4, if you didn't hear that, if you didn't get the chance to fully experience that video, I'm gonna need you to go and see it. Go head over to Buzzsprout, man. Go ahead, man. Just help your boy out. Give me them views, man. Give me them listens. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the listens, man. But yeah, today kind of going on with what I said last week and kind of continuing on the train since it's one day removed from, I guess, one day removed from Valentine's Day itself. We just gonna kind of keep going on with the theme. So what we're talking about this week is Black love, and more importantly, realistically, the topic of today centers around what Black love is and why it's not even promoted, but not, how do you say it? Not as mentioned as other relationships may be. For starters, being a pro-black man, I believe in black love. So there's number one. If you kind of don't like that, then click off this video. I'm just saying. Trigger warning now. If anything that I say is going to offend you, and you know what I'm about to say, please, I implore you, do not watch this video. If you are easily triggered by anything that somebody says that you do not like, please exit off this video. You have been warned. Now, in an essence, there's no clinical definition for it. There's no particular definition of what black love truly is. I could just explain black love is just the love between two black people that spans past just a physical or emotional bond. It's kind of like how do I explain it? It's like a spiritual bond, something that far exceeds anything that you will ever have, any other love that you will ever have in your entire life. Give or take is depending on who you are, but it's a love that culminates from not only getting to know you as a person, but getting to know how you are, who you are, and getting to fully understand and love those aspects of you. Just not trying to change you. And like, realistically, that's what black love is, and that's why I value it so much. But this isn't a podcast about me. This isn't a podcast about what I do. This is a podcast kind of describing what it is. So, this again, for starters. Well, not for starters, but yeah, I'll say for starters. But for starters, black love is strong. It's really strong. It's something that you can never escape from. You know, something that's really, really hard to escape from. It's not something that you just leave unless you don't like black people. But there's just the black on black love is just amazing. It's incredible. You love it. Like, when you see two black people together in a family situation, and they're helping each other grow. They're helping each other learn. They're helping each other. Dang, what is that word? Ascend. There we go. Ascend to a higher state of being, and that's what it is. You know. I mean, you know, when you know, and it's not even to downplay interracial relationships or just love in general. It's just me sharing a preference that I feel as though black love is, in essence, one of the best loves. I don't typically go around saying that, and if you feel offended, again, just don't watch me. Don't listen to this. Just click off now. Things like blackpeoplemeet.com, things like going to your local wherever and just trying to find that one person, like it's just one of those things, you know. And really, there's not much to say about this topic. It is not, I'm trying to milk it. This is going to be a rather short video. This topic is really, really short. It's not going to be too over exaggerated. I'm not going to try to exaggerate it, but I just need people to understand black love is just black love. It's just love for your fellow black people, especially when you're trying to get into a relationship. This does not, I repeat, it does not just extend towards men and women. This extends towards men and men, women and women, trans and men, trans and women, trans and trans. Whoever you are, if you are a black person and you are in love with another black person, show and encourage said love. There's something that black love is something that's not even entertained anymore. It's just find Brokeback Becky here, who's not gonna do, I guess, as much complaining, quote unquote, as black women would. She doesn't ask me about where I've been and blah blah blah. Look, everybody has the right to an opinion. Everybody has a right to love who they love, but at the same time, don't ever knock something else down. Don't ever tear something else down just because you don't like it. Point blank, period. But it's black love, as I said before, is something that's not even celebrated anymore. It's nice to see, and I feel like it's just gonna become like a rare sighting. It's gonna be like a unicorn or Bigfoot sighting where you see a black couple out in the streets, publicly, and it's not just like, and I can't even say that. I see a lot of black couples out here in the streets, but as far as like mainstream media and like social media, there's really all that there's really hyping over. Just the swirl, being down with it, being just being happy for interracial couples and all this. Anybody can love who they want to. Never would I ever say something besides that. If, for all intensive purposes, you, as a person, love whoever you love, and somebody gives you shit about it, tell them to actually fuck off. But I don't know. This topic came from like a few different places. In my head, it's kind of been not emotional. I haven't been like emotionally driven, but I have been passionate about doing what it takes to try to find black love, you know, just to try to find a true black love, and just bask in it and glorify it and kind of do as much as you possibly can to keep everything going. Like this is not even remotely biased. I mean, it's a lot biased, but my time right now speaking is strictly intelligent, for lack of better words. Intellectually driven. There we go. Intellectually driven and not emotionally driven. When I say that black love is the only love for me, that's 100% what I mean. Black women are the only women for me. Want to know why I say that? Because when I'm with a black woman, and for all my brothers who actually know this feeling, shout out to you. But when I'm with a black woman, you feel what she feels. When you're truly in love with her, you feel what she feels. You know what she knows, and you yourself evolve to a higher state of being with this woman. Something that goes way beyond sex. Something that goes way beyond the concepts of, oh, baby mama, baby daddy, blah. It's way beyond that. You go so high up on the ladder. It's not even funny. It's not even something that you realistically go for. Well, not even go for it, but you realistically deny. You go up there. You make yourself a better person. You make changes so that you yourself can be better. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And like something that people will never understand. Like when you're with a black woman, it's a very interesting experience. Not only are they very, very sexual, they're intelligent, they're feminine, they can be masculine at times, they can be tough, they can be rough, so many different things. And I'm only speaking from a straight man's perspective of this. This goes different for other people. There's some people that feel as, hey, being with a black man is, where it's at, and then I respect it. But talking from personal experience is just something that just enlightening, just to find a young, okay, not say young R. Kelly shit, but to find a black woman, any shade, whether they light skin, whether they dark skin, whatever, any shade, and just fall in love with her and go on a journey. This journey called life with this woman, unlocking secrets about yourself that you didn't know, unlocking secrets about herself that she didn't know. Just all of this culminating. It's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. It's not just as simple as saying, oh, I love you, and then that's it, or I'm not going to do anything about this or that, or blah, blah, blah. I'm going to change myself. No. It's different. It's definitely different. All right. It really is different. It's not one of those things I'll say, if you don't knock it till you try it. It's legit one of those things that once you obtain it, it's something you don't want to get rid of, something that you don't want to just say, I'm done with it. I'm done with the. No, you want to keep it as much as possible. I mean, I lost it once. Haven't found it again. But who knows, Who knows? Second aspect of this that I really, really want to talk about is, and this is where I want to get into next week's topic and see how we going with that. Again, it's going to be a short video. It's not going to be as long. It's not going to be 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's going to be a real short one. Not for the faint of heart, and not because I'm lazy and pressed for time. It's because this is a topic that you have to have others here with. You can't just, I just can't sit here and explain to you how it feels, because that's just one person, one perspective, one outcome, one feeling. That's it. I gotta have other people here. So this was gonna be short. I'll make up for it by recording 2 next week, part 1 and part 2 of episode 6. I'm gonna upload 1 Wednesday and 1 Friday, or maybe 1 Thursday, 1 Friday. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But the second aspect of all this I want to touch on is kind of going to go into next week's episode. Next week's episodes, the next couple episodes, is interracial dating. It's really one of those things that everybody at one point does, and it's not something that's bad, and it's not necessarily something that's good. It's very, very niche, if I could be honest. Dating outside your ethnic group is not a bad thing. Many people find love and happiness outside their ethnic group. As a black man, you can find happiness with a white woman or an Asian woman or a Hispanic woman. It's all about personal preference. Now, with that, the only problem that I solidly have with, and I proceed what I'm about to say by saying this. I have no problem with interracial dating. None whatsoever. If you want to date who you want to, that's you. That's on you. Good luck to you. Love is love. The only problem I have with interracial dating is the constant, not even belittle, the constant changing. And not change in a good sense. It's more so I have to keep myself from getting in trouble. I have to calm my nerves, my mouth, and all this other stuff. I got to change up how I speak, how I eat, how I sleep. Be you. If somebody does not love you for 100% of you, no matter who they are, what they do, or how they represent themselves, you should not be with that person. 100% of love is first loving yourself, but secondly, actually loving another person. Not quite as much as you love yourself, but just as little. I'll say just maybe a smidget down. Maybe small steps down. Small steps down from how much you love yourself. Realistically, I don't understand why some people do have a problem with it. If you want to date a white man or a Hispanic man or an Asian man, it's whatever. My problem comes from the way things that happen in it. As similar in the black community, when a person has a child by somebody, there's always the constant bickering of how the child will be raised. I especially find this heinous in an interracial relationship type setting, or maybe just a biracial child. It's something that, for all intents and purposes, it just sometimes doesn't work out because it's more confusing for the child than it is anything. Oh well, mom's white, dad's black, or dad's white, mom's black. It doesn't matter. It's one of those situations where you're not gonna you just lose for winning. You can't win for losing. You can't win for losing, but all right. That's just really enough of me bantering around. Unlike with the past couple episodes, I did not include a third point because, again, this really breaks down into another couple episodes. I have to have people here to actually explain to it. So I want to do this episode 5. Then I want to do 2 episodes next week, and then I'm going to drop like another couple episodes or just offskirts to stuff that I'm doing on Patreon. So if you have not already, go ahead, check out my Patreon. It looks shit right now. I'm sorry, I have to get time to actually draw shit because I've been busy. I'm massively busy. But if you have not, everything that you need to follow down in the description. I include my IG. Nobody's in my Facebook, but I include the IG. I include the Twitter. I'm hardly ever on those, so I probably won't even do that. But definitely go in the description if you really don't want to be bothered with, say, I don't get no advertisements on my videos, but say you really don't want to be bothered with YouTube and all the shenanigans and all this other, you can definitely go down to Buzzsprout. I'm gonna link my personal Buzzsprout page down below. Go ahead and check it out. If you haven't already, subscribe to your boy, like, comment, and definitely share. This is just one of those things. Probably not this episode, but the next couple episodes, definitely share it because there's gonna be some controversial topics gonna be talked about. As I was stating before, next week's episode is going to be all about interracial dating. Yes. One of those hard topics that most people cannot get into because they're afraid to trigger somebody else. Interracial dating. That topic. I'm definitely going to try to get a couple people on here, and just not all men, but females as well, of all ethnic groups, and kind of break it down into bites where you can understand it, where everybody can simultaneously understand everything's being talked about. Now, with that hitting the 20-minute mark, if you really, really, really feel as though you want to talk about something with your boy, or just talk about something that you really have not had the chance to talk about, and you are a black teenager between the ages of 18 and 25, yes, 18 and 25, because at that point you are going from not even a preteen, but adolescence into a young adult. I'll say it like that. And you have the right to kind of choose your own destiny, how you want things to go. But definitely, I'm leaving the Discord link in the description. Go ahead and shoot down there, man. Join the chat. I'm there almost. I'm not even gonna say almost every day. I'm there when I can be. I will definitely answer any question that you do have. But as far as that, I love you. If you have subscribed, if you viewed it, please share it to your friends. I'm going to be on here every week until I do some shit, until I make it. I'm on here every week grinding, man. I love you. Peace, love, happiness, Al Green. Not even Al Green joy. Peace, love, and happiness. Be blessed. If you are not blessed today, you will be blessed tomorrow. All right, people.